Hello, Happy New Year, everybody. This is Kevin here, author of the book BaZi Road to Success. I'm also a consultant with the Joey Yap Consulting Group, and I've appeared in several different platforms, including MelodyFM, including Mastery Asia, and also iProperty, and recently has been featured in an interview with Panama. So um, very happy to see all of you. So we are going to do a forecast for the month of January 2019, which is the Yi Chou month, Wood Ox month. So for those of you who are still not very familiar with the Chinese solar calendar, we are still in the old year. So we are still inside the year of Wu Xu, Earth dog year. So the new year is the Earth pig year. We have not entered yet. Only for February we are entering. So for the month of Ox, the combined animal sign is your rat, whereas the clash animal sign is your goat. So let me just go into the slide. Let's have a look at it. Alright, so this is the month of relevance, 6th January until 4th February. It is the month of Ox for the solar calendar. Okay, this month I will have a look at it. Alright, for those of you who have not print your budget chart or don't know how your budget chart actually look like, please go to your website here, joeyyap.com/BZ chart to get your budget chart printed. And you do need your budget chart, and the relevant information that we are looking at on your budget chart is the top on the day, the circle portion of it. So for those of you who is a little bit new or first time looking here, we are not going to deal with any of the animal sign actually. So this one is going to deal specifically with your day master. So every single of the forecast that you'll be looking at will be day master dependent, and you need to identify your day master to make the relevance on the information that we're going to present a bit. So this year the presentation is going to be a bit more longer than the usual video snippet. Okay. Alright, so we are looking at the Jiawood or the Yangwood Day Master. The Yangwood Day Master, basically this month they are facing, in terms of 10 god, they are facing their Rockwell star. So the Yitwood, the Yinwood is a Rockwell star to the Jiawood Day Master. So the Rockwell star are notorious for being able to spend money. So they are called Rockwell because they have the ability to deplete money. So for this month, your biggest opportunity is basically to learn how to defend your win. Okay, so for those income or the win that you have basically got for yourself for the rest of the year, this is the year you learn how to manage the money that is basically given to you. Okay, so what you need to be caution of, the Rockwell star are really good at lavish spending, so they want to show off. They're great at showing off to other people their success. So this is a thing that you need to be careful of. What you need to do for the month is take a more conservative approach to everything that you are doing, saving a bit of the money that you are basically earn for the rest of the year. You want to buy something to reward yourself, go ahead and do it, but it's actually better for you to buy something and reward the people who has contributed towards your winning this year. That is a much more better thing to do if you want to take a look at it. But do make saving as one of the main thing that you are doing. Okay. And next we will be looking at the Yinwood Day Master or your Yitwood. Now, Yitwood is going through what we call a friend star. So a friend star have to do with, as the name suggests, this is a star that have to do with equality. So your opportunity this month is basically about sharing with people. Okay, there's a lot of things here you want to share with people. There's opportunity coming to you. You see certain opportunity, right? Do open it up and share a little bit with others. Just remember, right? You can't with one person taking all the opportunity. You may waste or lost some of the opportunity. Might as well just open it or share with someone. All right. So be caution of bad influence. Friend star also mean that you're going to be influenced by people around you. So you just imagine if you are with a group of people who are generally not really that positive, you will be influenced by them. Even if the opportunity come in, you are with a group of negative people around, they will basically tell you stuff like, you can't do it, this is not something for you. You get influenced by them. So what you have to do is prepare your homework. You need to prepare your homework. You mean when the opportunity comes, do some research on your own, do some homework on your own. You have to make decision based on your own discretion and your own opinion, and not to wait for other people to support you before you make a switch on it. Can do. All right. So for the Bing, the Yang Fire Day Master, Yang Fire Day Master, the 10 god that you are looking at is basically a direct resource. So resource star have a lot to do with information, especially the direct resource. Direct resource is a pure factual star. So you are looking at things that already happened, things that can be proven. So whatever that you are doing, which means you want to express yourself, you want to talk to people, it is all about being factual with the things that you are doing. Things you need to be cautioned of is the direct resource star is a little bit more what we call stubborn when it comes to, fact is fact. They don't allow ambiguity to go into the entire equation. So you have to be a little bit more flexible when you handle things, because you need to know there's a lot of things in this world that may not be as factual as you want, especially if you are attempting something that's brand new. All right, so if you're doing something brand new, definitely there's not going to be any historical evidence to support the thing that you are doing. So you need to be careful a little bit. So for things that you want to do, if you are going to go for a presentation, you're going to present some information to people, please do some rehearsal on yourself first. All right, so repeat the thing a little bit, go through the factual thing that you're going to present and see how's the feedback to the thing. So do talk a little bit to people, run some dry run, do some dry run. That will basically help you a little bit more with the thing that you're doing. Now we're going to go through the Think Fire. Okay, so the Think Fire is going through what we call an indirect resource. So indirect resource has a lot to do with pattern. Indirect resource have a lot to do with intuition. So when you're going through indirect resource, the thing is that follow a bit of the intuition. So things that have to do with box, which means things that have to do with fixed one, you need to break it open a little bit. That's why I'm asking you to break out the box a little bit. That one will basically help you a little bit with it. So indirect resource, because it is what you call intuition based, sometimes it's very difficult to understand. So you need to be cautious on the thing that you are doing, not to be too eccentric about it. So people is very difficult to follow intuition because you can't explain it. So you need to be careful a bit. Try to explain where the thing is coming from. If it's coming from gut feel, just tell people that this is something that's from a gut feel. So things that you need to do is try to document and also review the thing that you are doing, because once you start documenting things, it becomes clearer, and other people also become clear with what you are doing. You don't want people to follow you or do things just based on unfounded gut feel, although sometimes your gut feel may be correct, you see, but you want to do something that give a bit of a confidence to other people when you do it. So you want it to hold water. So documenting everything down would be something good for you to do. Let's look at the next one. Would be the Yang Earth, the Wu Earth counterpart. Now, the Wu Earth counterpart come with the direct officer star. So the direct officer star have, as the name suggests, is basically an authority star. It is a star whereby people give you control over them. So this is a good opportunity for you to learn a little bit of a crowd control. So a lot of issue may be coming your way. You need to basically handle them. So it is through handling of other people issue that your authority grow. People don't just give you authority because they want to give you authority. They are basically telling you that there are certain things that they do not want to control, or they do not want to make a decision out of. They want you to make it on behalf of them. So once you make the decision from them, then that is where you gain your authority. So what you need to be cautious of is try not to engage too much shortcuts. Okay, so a lot of things coming to you, a lot of things are coming over to you. when you engage in it in a bit of a more a frequent manner, sometimes you tend to form shortcuts of doing things. Try not to do that. So you need to be on the field doing things. So over delegation to other people may not be something that you want to do. So action for you is to build a reputation. So every time you are given authority, it is a good opportunity for you to basically gain reputation as somebody who can solve problems. So you need to use that to basically garner your reputation, build your foundation as a trusting person in the future. Okay. Earth, then you got your Jia, which is the yin earth counterpart. Yin earth counterpart is going to be looking at primarily a 7 killing. So 7 killing is a very strong will. It is a star that basically doesn't look at risk as normal people will look at it. So most of the time when they are looking at risk, they basically downplay the risk to a level when it's unhealthy. It is called, I don't really care about the risk. So the feeling that you give other people that you are courageous, you are bold. This is the feeling that you give to other people. So it's a good time for you to gain public support. All right. So you do something, other people see you do something, they feel confident that they can also do the same thing because you are doing it. So that's how you gain support from other people. So you have to go out and basically do the thing that you want to do. Caution is that you are courageous. Yeah, you are great, but that is you. You see, the people around may not have those type of appetite. So you need to be careful of not to harm other people. So what does that mean is that when you are charging for something or when you are fighting for something, right, you need to remind the rest of them that they are not you. So you have to clearly tell them or explain to them what are the risks that they are taking that you are basically feeling okay. So I'm okay with this risk, right? But these are the risks. Are you all okay with it? So those are the one that you want to take care of. So as a point of action, when you take risk, try to be calculated a bit. So look at all the options. Make a conscious decision over when you take the risk is something that you can take up, and it's not something that you are overdoing it. So 7 killing also come with a small little side effect of causing physical harm, or it's easier to get sick because of your um, ability to forge forward. Basically a lot of things you just put aside and don't really care too much about. So you do need to be a bit more careful with the 7 killing. Then is the yang metal Geng. Okay, so Geng, congratulations, you'll be facing your direct wealth. So most of the time when we see direct wealth, the reading are usually quite good because direct wealth is one of the most sought after star that we want. So here is it. It's a good year, it's a good time for you to convert your win into experience. So you have experienced success right now, put it into a way of a form that you can draw energy in the future. So that's what we mean by contributing to your experience. So what you need to be a bit more careful of is over analyzing the situation. A win is a win. So when you are given a win, don't go and second guess it, especially situation whereby you look at this thing, maybe it is not all me, maybe it's something else. I'm not really sure why I'm successful in this. This sort of situation, try not to put yourself into it. Don't overanalyze the particular situation. It's a success, it's a success. So what you need to do, be positive about the entire situation. Don't be too critical about what is basically happening around you. Just take the win as the win is. Just lighten up a bit. If you can, celebrate a bit your what you call your success that you are basically having. All right, so that's for your Gung Metal Day Master. And then you have your Sin Metal Day Master. Sin Metal Day Master is looking at indirect wealth. So indirect wealth, we love to say, is basically a win for luck. Right, so it's unexpected win, something that you probably think has passed away, but for some reason it came back to you. All right, so that's called an unexpected win for luck. So the thing that you need to be cautious of is wind fallout or this unexpected wind. The thing is that you can't control it. It is not something that is obviously repeatable. Okay, so you need to not rely on chance for your success. So you need to just remember, if the thing cannot be repeated, it is actually not something that is too good. So what you need to do is observe pattern. Learn how to observe pattern. That will be something good for you to do. Yes, it is certain wind fallout, but do analyze the situation and see that which are the portion of thing that you basically done right, which are the portion that you basically overlook, and form a pattern out of the situation. You need to make sense out of why the windfall or the sudden wind come back to you, so that you can repeat. Always the thing is that you want to learn patterns so that you can repeat the success. That's the important thing that you look up. All right, so is the Ren Yang water counterpart. Yang water counterpart is observing what you call a hurting officer. So now, hurting officer in the olden day, as the name suggests, is something that go against a society norm, goes against rule, so it goes against the direct officer. So we are talking about things that is currently breaking the rules. So here's the thing, the opportunity for you, what we say is breaking the mold, is because why? This is a chance for you to basically break some status quo. If you have seen something that is really not appropriate for your time, this is the time for you to basically put in something that change it. So what you need to be cautious of, you need to be differentiate between law and also a culture. A culture can be changed. Okay, a culture can be changed, or what we call unwritten rule. Unwritten rule basically can be changed, but there's something called law. So legislative issue you need to be careful of. So example, between not paying taxes and planning your taxes. Planning your taxes is fine. You can just basically plan how much tax you want to pay. Completely not paying your taxes, that is not good. That is against the law. So you need to be a bit more differentiating about the two. So what advice for you this month is basically, if you have anything that have to do with legislative issue that you are not really clear of, right, seek professional help. Especially again, legal related thing, do go and get some professional. Better be safe than sorry. You cannot go around telling people, I'm not aware of this. It's your responsibility to be aware of it, especially when you're talking about law. Next is going to be your Kui water. Okay, the yin water counterpart, you are looking at eating god. So eating god is a problem solving star. So it's a star that is very creative, and it basically come up with a lot of new way of getting things done. So they are very good at tackling issue that have not been tackled before. So it's issue that doesn't have any previous track record. So you are looking at a month whereby you can come up with a lot of idea to solve problem. So what you need to be cautious of course, extreme idea that is a bit more dangerous. All right, so yeah, something that probably out of a whack that you have not tried before, those are quite extreme ideas. Good for you to do prioritizing first. Prioritize which are the issues that really need your attention first. Really need your attention first. Go after, put more effort into solving those issues first, and not to dwell into too much. What we got extreme ideas, right? Some dreams of a big idea that that a lot of component is just not ready yet, but it seems great. So those ideas. So it is always good to write down. Okay, it's always good to write down, because eating god is the things that eating god usually think ahead of time. So that's why they can anticipate, and they can basically come up with ideas that solve future problems. So it's good for you to write them down first, because it may not be useful today, right now, but it can be used later. All right, so that's why prioritizing is what you want to do. Okay, guys, so that is basically all your 10 different god that you are taking a look at, your 10 different day master that we are looking at. So that's all for this month. And if you like the thing, go over to Joey Yap TV and subscribe to it. We have a lot of other video that's basically running, which is equally informative, and for you to take a look at it. So if you want more information, we do have things for you to download at the site. So just go to the site and have a download. So stay tuned for the next month video. So this is going to be the format that we're going to go through. So I'm going to give you a little bit more longer explanation on how the reading is basically being done for this year, and later down the road we will basically go live with this so that we can interact with the people. I can answer some of the questions that you have. So this is what we're going to do this year itself. Okay, so we are upgrading this, and see you again. Bye bye.